Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Friday, October 19th, 2018. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. The late great Tupac once famously said, "I see no changes." But that's only because Tupac wasn't a Brandon Currie fan. More than a month removed from his second straight top 6 Olympia finish, the pride of the volunteer state certainly looks like he's changing to me. The latest news coming from Team Currie this week seems to be nothing but positive vibes, following a handful of new updates that show Currie keeping that extra crisp conditioning together. Last year we saw Currie put together a couple of really strong late season efforts that helped to cement his status as one of the top guys in the sport. And considering the fact that he's still in great shape, I wouldn't be shocked if he pops into another show or two before the end of the season. You know, one of the things about having a background as a long distance runner means I have some insight into what it means to come out and set the pace for a race. And as far as I can tell, reigning and defending 2-time figure Olympia champ Cyd Gillon seems like she's hell-bent on getting out to an early lead. 1 month into her second year at the top, and the champ is already out there looking like she's got a little something extra in the tank that's kicking her into high gear. Even though there were some questions heading into her Olympia prep, right now at least, at this very moment, it feels like she has a stranglehold on the division. And if she's coming out of the gate sprinting like this, it's hard for me to imagine anyone else being able to catch her anytime soon. When you live down on the Florida Panhandle, getting those National Weather Service emergency alerts on your phone could literally be the difference between life and death, especially with the way these hurricanes are rolling in nowadays. But if I lived in Texas, I think I'd be writing to my state senator or something to see if we can get those same alerts for classic physique rookie Jay Warren, because this dude is doing all sorts of damage down there. This week, the former North American champ was spotted delivering one of those old school Dirty South beatdowns in the gym on another monster leg day effort as he gears up for his pro debut next season. Warren is a guy who has enough quality parts that he could do some damage if he puts it all together. So once his rookie campaign finally gets rolling, he'll be an interesting guy to keep your eye on as the season starts to move along. Outside of the fact that it's one miserably long flight away, I can't tell you a whole lot about Alicante, Spain right off the top of my head. But I do know that when Bikini All-Star Michelle Hurst touches down there this weekend, she better be ready to hit the ground running. Hurst is set to hit the stage less than 24 hours from now at the inaugural Alicante Pro, where she'll be running headfirst into a pretty solid lineup of girls looking to lock up a win. Hurst already has 4 top 5 finishes on the year, so there's no question that she's got the tools to come out and do it again here. But with so much depth at the top of the lineup, being able to lock up a top 3 finish feels like it would be a huge victory here, all things considered. Speaking of the Alicante Pro, if you guys are looking for a last-minute pick to set your bikini fantasy lineup for this weekend, I think the best value on the board has got to be Swiss smoke show Priscila Leimbacher. Leimbacher has really opened up some eyes this year by delivering a couple of monster performances, including that win she had a few weeks back at the Prague Pro. To me, it feels like Leimbacher is peaking at the right time in the season, and when the smoke finally clears here, I think she's probably got as good a chance as anyone at walking out of here with the title in hand. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.